There was a time when even an ASP rank officer could be entrusted with a challenging investigation and be expected to deliver while remaining professional, unbiased, and uninfluenced by partisanship. Today, the credibility of even high-level committees and commissions is often suspect. The ever-increasing crime rate and the erosion of professionalism in the police have affected nearly all of us at some point or the other. We have gradually reached staggering levels of inefficiency as politics has crept into officialdom and civil servants have been wooed into politics. Our politicians' adoption of the colonial model, using the police administration to subjugate their own people, is the worst form of tyranny. Regrettably, some civil servants actively seek to become a part of such oppressive systems. It is now almost a given that important police posts will be shuffled whenever there is a change on the political front. It pays, therefore, to be in political leaders' good books when they are making the transfers and appointments. Neutrality and professionalism are rarely the desired qualities when such appointments are being made. These politicians then push for quick fixes and instant results, which has made our police force gung-ho and trigger-happy. There was a time when lawbreakers would give up when surrounded by police. They would take their chances in court. Now, they opt to resist, retaliate to kill, or even die in the course of action. Even one-time offenders now run or react violently when encircled out of the fear that they may be subjected to some extrajudicial action. Politicians push for quick fixes and instant results, which has made our police force gung-ho and trigger-happy. A decade ago, there used to be an inquiry after every police encounter. Now, the victims are just described as collateral damage and "it happens" is the go-to explanation for police excesses that should be punished as severely as possible. This represents a complete breakdown of the basic tenets of law enforcement. The systematic undermining of the police chief's authority is another major problem. As a former Inspector General, I can attest that there is no security of tenure or operational autonomy, despite court orders guaranteeing it. Rub someone powerful the wrong way, and you can expect a quick transfer out. The highest court of the land can haul you up for a public beatdown for systemic failures that you cannot fix alone. Dealing with prime ministers and chief ministers who love to play cop is another headache. They think they know policing better than anyone but enjoy zero liability for the damage their routine interference in police operations ends up causing. I have often reasoned with our rulers that the rule of law, good governance and an apolitical police force will not only help them when they are in power, but will also protect them when they are not. A sound system can never allow the kind of political witch hunt every change of government now seems to bring. However, our leaders have so far failed to see that the opportunists they favor are invariably the first to switch sides. Any person ready to break the law for one politician won't mind doing the same for another. Secondly, it is important to publicize openings in police posts at all levels and let the National Public Safety Commission or another independent committee select the best person for the job. The prevailing system of appointment has clearly cracked and needs to be replaced. There should be set selection criteria for each position based on the job description and organizational mandate. The pressure to adhere to the recommendations of various interest groups needs to be put to an end. On a related note, there must be a stop to transfers and appointments of senior officials in the dead of night. Rather, everyone who is keen to take up a post should be welcome to openly apply for it and compete. Transfer and appointment decisions cannot continue to be taken behind closed doors by the kitchen cabinets of powerful individuals. Police appointments are not a prerogative that can be exercised at a whim, only those capable of ensuring better service delivery and safeguarding citizens' lives, property and honor must ever be entrusted with the task. Thirdly, the police should not remain an attached department. This will help connect the head of government directly to the police chiefs. The latter will be able to share the challenges they face in a timely manner so that the former can take quick action. The police must be empowered under the law and be held stringently accountable as per the Supreme Court's Police Reforms Committee recommendations. The Police Services of Pakistan Association and the Association of Former Inspectors General of Police are good forums which can play the watchdog's role along with the media and civil society. Lastly, It should be appointed only after strict due diligence but then be given a guaranteed tenure. Likewise, he or she should ensure the same for their subordinates. The top office, in particular, should be given constitutional protection if need be. Currently, most of the officers, even at the lower tiers of the organization, are posted by the PM and CM offices, often without any consultation with the police chief. It took developed countries over a century to realize that apolitical policing is in the public interest. After 75 years of experimentation, it should be clear by now that interference in the police's work has only imperiled our lives and honor, denied citizens of their right to protection, as well as brought us to disrepute in the international community. The people of our country deserve better. The writer holds a doctorate in politics and international relations and has served as a Federal Secretary and Inspector General of Police.